Oh, I bet. Oh, I bet. All right, gamers.
Excuse. Excuse again. Oh, rice.
Rice. What about rice?
Oh,
Are you talking
on the
about
picture.
Kane's picture?
Yeah.
Rice? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you have some rice there, man.
Yep, that is true.
Yeah. Yeah, but the real question: what keycaps you got?
What?
What keycaps you got, man?
Keycaps?
Yeah.
They are. You want to see?
Yeah. Let's see it.
The real question is what kind of switches.
He probably has
Uh,
tactiles.
they are tactile. Yeah.
Let's go. Correct.
I think they're. That's a good question. I need to look.
Doesn't even know anymore.
Okay, yeah, they're kale box purples.
Oh, purples. Interesting.
Yeah.
That's really interesting. Okay, let us begin Soural Plot for Power, Session 17. Because it is my favorite number, I will be generous.
Giving this up? Thank you.
I'm not loving you up, but I will want someone to roll a D100 for me. Or a D20, up to whoever.
Who's doing it?
Who's the luckiest?
I mean, there's only one answer, really.
I think I'll have to. Okay, which one do you want? D20?
Up D20 or D100, up to you.
Oh, you don't gotta do that D20.
That one. Let's go.
Oh.
All right.
Ooh.
Perfectly average.
A 10. Well, technically, it's below average, isn't it? Technically, but I mean, who's keeping track, right? All right, so let me just give you guys your inspiration. And
Oh, right.
you're at 2 already. Caden now is at 2. Maxwell will now be at 2. Oh, he's already at 2. Okay, so Jared, you want to do the recap?
Oh yeah, that. I did that. I did do that, yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Previously on Soural and Plot for Power. Or the Plot for Power.
Mhm.
The fight broke out, and Volan quickly turned out to be a difficult foe, fearing many in the party limiting their movement. During this, Cthulhu managed to escape despite the best efforts of some. The party found Volan to be uncaring at best to their attacks and quickly managed to attribute that with the runes on the floor and the braziers in the room. Deciding to try to snuff them out in a specific order, this seemed to work, but was difficult as they kept relighting every round. Volan, meanwhile, continued to whittle down the party, rather casually, hardly even using his sword, and even deeming Bernard beneath him and ignoring. Volan was even confident enough to aid them in extinguishing the braziers. Folkwood instead began to target the runes directly, and while slow going, seemed to work, and Volan's protection seemed to drop, though he seemed unconcerned. Shortly afterwards, however, a large eldritch hand reached up from where Cthulhu had fled and attempted to pluck John, Bernard, and Volan away, but only managed to grab onto Volan, dragging him down further down. Seeing this, the party decided to fully destroy the runes just in case, but they noticed that whatever ritual Volan had done was not done in the intended way. So instead, the party decided to complete the ritual properly, and with Bernard in the center, Bernard was met with a voice and a figure seemingly made from light, before being drawn to a place of holy light and being told to eat. Bernard refused and was generally reluctant to even interact with the figure before the rest of the party was pulled in, or at least in their astral forms. Folkwood correctly identified the being as a god. Curious, considering the gods had supposedly left the world. The party was then told, quote, to eat, and eat they did. It was the best food the party had ever eaten, and they were replenished in all aspects, gaining the benefits of a hero's feast, a long rest.
Yes,
And that's where we left off eating our last supper.
Our last supper.
I mean, hey,
Yeah,
we're eating with a god. So.
eating with a god. Gods. Sorry, I just got ear destroyed by someone subscribing. So thank you for that. So I don't know what you said at the end. That's okay. All right. So again, you guys are seated at a table eating this food that is like no other, with this, body made out of light. I should clarify, it doesn't really have obviously an assigned gender or sex, evidently, but the voice is supposed to be a mix of both, of whatever. So it's kind of hard to distinguish.
Ambiguous.
Yes, there you go.
I hot though?
They, them.
Right. So,
Question wasn't answered.
wait, sorry. What was the question?
Are they hot though?
Is light hot? I don't know.
Depends on what kind of light it is, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this figure looks at you guys all, and which one of you has the highest religion passive score?
I have 22,000.
Highest what?
Highest passive religion.
Religion.
I have 13.
17.
I think it's gonna
9.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not my 22,000.
All right. So, Folkman, there's only one god that you know of that is related to anything in regards to light, and it's the goddess of the moon, Yui. But you know for a fact that they are undoubtedly female, or hold a female form. So you kind of come to the conclusion that this might not be one of Soural's gods, or the gods you know of.
Okay.
That being
The
said,
name is Des, D-E-S.
what?
What was that?
You mentioned the name of the god. in
No,
the beginning.
it doesn't have a name.
Oh, what did I hear?
Who knows? Maybe the spirits are talking to you.
Yes.
But this figure looks around and tells you, so I think we have a little bit of a, how do you call it? A goal that aligns, in the sense that you're here, there's something here that needs to be killed or extinguished, sorry. And you also want to, I assume you want to save your friend. Or are they your friend?
We came here for Volan. I'm not sure what you mean by us needing to kill something or someone.
Oh, well. I guess that's soon to come.
Okay.
The figure looks at Alexandra and it says, so, do you have any recollection of your family's past by any chance?
What do you mean?
There's lots that has not been told to you yet. Interesting. But I'll say this place is quite timeless, and like your family, lots of secrets are here. I encourage you to find out some more. There are lots of things in regards to the great city of Jorora and ultimately its past that is shrouded with lies. That being said,
If you know these secrets, why won't you tell me?
oh, I just think it's a lot more fun if you find out for yourself.
I see. And where would we go to find out these answers?
Well, I can tell you this. This crypt of your ancestors here, well, aside from the first entrance, floor of the entrance, consists of 4 floors. Right now we are on what we call the first one. And the first one is nothing too important, but as you can see, it looks around at the ritual place. This is the ritual floor, and lots of old magic resides here. You might have seen a room full of bones, for example. I think. The next floor, and where your friend was pulled into, is the catacombs. Lots of things are stored there. And protected as well. So I encourage you to be wise. Be wise. Let's say...
Are the things in these halls not the birthright of my family?
Oh, it is, without a doubt. And it's been shrouded and held in secrecy. For a reason. Very secret reason. You'll
Then if
soon
you know
find out.
about these protections,
Oh well. Let's just
would
say...
it not be would it not make sense for you to assist us in circumventing them?
Well, I will impart you some wisdom. The ones that do protect these places are more so cursed to be here. And what's left of them, they're awfully protective. So, that being said, they do hold a piece of what they used to be, and they can be reasoned with. Just be prepared to make some concessions. If you show them your birthright, I'm sure they will... Oh, and who you are, of course. I'm sure they will recognize what you are. But that's just the second floor. The third floor is where your ancestor lies, and ultimately the secrets that are contained there. It's quite dangerous, but it looks around and says, I imagine you are all quite prepared for that. And lastly, the fourth floor is now, let's just say, another creature of my being is there. Or a part of it is there, and whatever was controlling your friend, or shrouding its judgment, is lying in plain sight. Nonetheless, I think you all have this pretty down. I will say, in the royal tomb of your ancestor, that there is something that protects them, and it is not exactly the easiest thing to go through. It's a remnant of the past of the gods, part of it, at least. A corrupted version of it, you could say.
What do the gods have to do with my family?
let's say a deal was made so that where you stand today it could be possible.
I see. What kind of deal?
A deal that would require them to be forgotten, but also one that was a betrayal. I imagine your friend will have some insight as to what happened to them, and they might be able to reveal to you what else. And I think it's best they tell you what happens to them and what else they experienced. Well, unless you have any other questions for me, which I will only permit one from each of you, I assume it is best that I must let you go. So please, go ahead. And he just looks around, or it looks around.
I'll do this the polite way. I'm John Smith. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, and, well, we never caught your name, so. What's your name?
Well, John, it is nice to formally meet you. I've been watching you for some time. You inspire a great deal. Your story is very, what do you call it? Generic in a sense, but nonetheless inspiring.
Generic is.
Oh man.
John tilts his head to the side like, yeah.
Generic.
But you can just call me LL.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah.
I freeze the wave.
Please. But yes,
So-
LL.
Pleasure to meet you, and thank you for the food.
Anytime.
Very good.
He's light lad.
That's just one of my names, but I think that'll be
White lad.
enough for now. That'll be it for now. It looks around and asks, or waits for the rest of you to ask your question.
Maxwell looks at LL and says, "What exactly are you, LL? My name's Maxwell, by the way."
Ah, yes, Maxwell. From the slums of Dorora. A self-made halfling, right? That's what you are? No?
Sure,
Something like
of
that.
course.
Well, I could say to sum things up, I'm a god. That's about it. One of many. Maybe one of the first, really. Is that sufficient for you?
If that's all I'm getting, I suppose it'll do.
Well, considering it wasn't already obvious, that'll allow you for a follow-up question.
The god of what exactly?
I'm not necessarily a god of what, but a god of what is.
I see. That should suffice.
Looks around and waits.
Bernard?
Mic muted.
I'm here. It was just like what Bernard would ask.
Mhm. Well, do please take your time. You guys are more of on a time crunch than I am.
Yeah, speaking of which, you think he needs our help?
Is that your question?
I mean, I'm kind of saying that to the room,
Yeah, okay.
just in general, to everyone. You think we should head down there?
Yes, I think we should. You already know who I am. I don't have any questions to someone like you.
Well, how about this? Do you want an answer to something?
I already told you what I wanted answers to.
Well, I'm talking about Bernard right now.
Bernard asked the same questions I asked.
I feel like you already have an answer to in mind.
Well, please, go ahead. It's not very often you get to ask a god a question.
Oh my god, I'm stupid, man. I can't think of anything.
I just told you what to ask.
But no, to repeat what Alexandra said.
What's the question again? God damn it.
I asked him to tell me answers about my past, my family.
Okay. Well, since you're so persistent, I suppose. Do you want answers to? I assume you're asking about Alexandra's family, but do you want answers about your own, Bernard?
AJ, I'm stupid, man.
Okay, I'll take it as a no. But okay, Alexandra, it is. You want the secrets, correct? Or the past, I guess. Because I am short-term memory right now, and I actually forgot. Add a character. If I don't get an answer, I'm just gonna move on.
You could always ask how his day is going.
Oh,
I just don't know it again. I'm sorry.
Kane, what was your question again? I actually forgot. Even though you just said it.
My family's history.
Family history. Right. Okay. I'll sum it up in like 2-3 sentences, but... How to word this without making it look like
Or I
it's
guess
bad.
specifically, what did my family have to do with the gods?
Okay. So, when the Feywild Shroud dissipated and combined the Feywild and the material plane as one, only its denizens came over, and the rest of the Feywild went into the Shadowfell, unfortunately. Your ancestor was one of those that took charge and really wanted to establish a stronghold, a place of being for Feywild creatures. They worked together with humans to establish this. That being said, not all went well, and as part of a deal made with the gods, specifically your family was allowed to coexist relatively easily, I suppose, given what you can do. And they work together with the Kingsman family. But that secret was, or the secrets, or the deals of that was not fairly in favor for your family. And so effectively, let's say one of the families of Jorora, and I kind of want to leave this as a secret for now, was the ones that betrayed your ancestor and forced him to take this half-assed deal, as they would say. But I think you'll figure it out. To slightly add on to that, just say not all meets the eye. Robots in disguise.
Robots in disguise.
Yeah. Are there transformers here? More than meets the eye.
What's a transformer? I know some things in the astral plane that can transform, that's for sure.
Should I be looking out for carriages that can turn into golems?
Oh, maybe not golems. Anyways.
Autobots. Roll up.
Yeah, they're on a ship on the moon
that's
somewhere.
a dead ringer.
But yeah, there's your answer.
Hey, AJ, I didn't hear what he said about the fourth level. Did you say guardian flying in plain sight?
There is a creature like the god in front of you, or kin to it, is on the 4th level, lying in plain sight.
Lying, not flying.
Not flying, lying in plain sight.
Lying. Okay. He's a guardian. You said, right?
He didn't say anything in regards to a guardian, but it's there.
Okay.
But with everyone's question but Folkman's being asked, Folkman, do you have a question for the god?
Lying in plain sight. Okay. How do we see? How do we defeat this creature lying in plain sight and on the 4th level?
Well, it's more so an aspect or a fragment of the god is there. So it's in a very... It's vulnerable. And as such... and looks over to Alexandra. Alexandra's ancestor has something... has an artifact of some kind to help assist you there, but that's not going to be exactly an easy task to obtain. There's I think the guardian you're referring to, there's a guardian protecting Alexandra's family's tomb, and it's not exactly easy. That being said, like I said before, your friend might have an answer or a way to help, or the one that got pulled downstairs might have a way to assist you in that. But ultimately, teamwork will help you defeat that thing.
It's the dream one.
Yes, you'll have a role to play.
Thank you.
Well, I suppose that's that.
Can someone ask on behalf of Bernard?
Uh,
Does anyone have an extra question?
Bernard Bernard gave that to Alexandra.
Does Bernard actually have a question? Because I'll actually answer it. It'll actually answer it.
Surely something like this is of no consequence to you, but Bernard thinks back to the ship when he Leave and Thorb. Are they alright? Can you see how they're doing?
And to clarify, Leave and Thorb. Leave is the ex-GF, right?
Yes, and Thorb is like the adopted son.
Okay. LL will say they're actually a lot closer than you think. And
What?
well, not here, but they have always been pretty close. Let's just say things could be better.
In the town? What? Where? What do you mean by that?
Sorry, you only had one question. Things could be better, that's all. I
Does that
suppose
mean it's bad? Good?
it gives you a shrugging, like, gesture.
That's too vague.
He says, all right, I'll bite. But let's say... Kind of looks at its hand like it's reading off of a list or something. And... Where did I put this? Oh, here. Let's say they're working with one of the factions right now. Willingly or unwillingly, who knows?
No. They shouldn't even be here.
Well, let's just say up north hasn't been doing too well.
What does that mean?
Again, gives you a shrugging gesture. So many questions, only one answer. Well, I suppose
perhaps I could do something for you for another answer.
Oh! And what would that be? What do you propose? What do you have to offer?
There's another warrior like me that fights with divine power. I do not wish your assistance in battle, but... If you want me to... fight in your name, I will.
How about this? And this is for... What was the thing you wanted, or you were proposing again? Like, the scenario.
Baradon wants to know what happened up north.
Oh, that's what he wants to know?
Yeah.
Alright.
Why would... Yeah, just
Okay.
what happened up north.
LL will say, in exchange for this information, how about this? There'll be one moment in time where I... Well... Airplane. Ignore that.
I love that.
There's gonna be one... No, that's not a character. There's gonna be one instance where I want you to listen to my command. And in exchange for that, I will... tell you.
What does command be?
Let's say... It's akin to... Just, like a soldier listening to its commander. But without possibly being able to refuse. That's something you're familiar with, right?
I could choose my side beforehand, usually. But... sure.
Alright, and then in front of you is going to be a contract that he says, just sign here. And all the details are just, what was just said. Nothing too specific. You just have to listen to the orders that will be given to you in one specific instance. And you must follow through with them. Ooh, a deal with a god. Something you don't get to see every day. And he tells you, make sure you think twice about this. I'm being generous with saying that.
Is that insight check? I'm sure I don't think the insight is.
I don't think you're not going to be able to succeed.
Insight God.
Insight God.
Yeah. Who has no face?
It's a 15.
You just see a smiling face.
I'm gonna add one more. What is the word? Detail to this contract.
And what would that be?
Trying to think of the words. I cannot directly go against. Or you cannot have me strike down any of my comrades.
Strike down?
Or anyone from the north.
And the north.
Like fight. Kill. Any other Ursine or any other comrades.
Sure. Why not? And they smile.
Bernard signs.
Okay.
Probably stupid, but he's stupid.
Right. Well, now that's done. So you want to know what's happening up north and leave and what was the other one again? I forgot already.
Thorpe.
Thorpe.
How did you forget my adopted son's name?
Thorpe. Ah,
I
yes.
think Thorpe, so yeah.
Thorpe.
Thorpe.
Get it right, Mary.
Well, let's say the north is struggling really badly right now, as in that once great tribe you hailed from is ceases to exist. Let's say one of the families in Jurora have associated themselves with a group, a clan down south, southwest, I guess. Something to do with slavers and the black market. And those two that you care about so much are currently in the hands of one of these families in Jurora that like to partake in activities relating with women and children.
Bernard eyes right, just in shock. Oh.
To add insult to injury, they say, let's say Lee was quite the fighter from what I can hear and see from above. But, I think I've said enough, but let's just say blood is the answer.
After hearing that,
We're getting Volan and we're leaving this place immediately. We're going now.
Ooh, and LL kind of just, claps. Oh,
Now
invigorated.
hold on.
Hold on. Want me to be calm after that?
Bernard does stop and look at you. He's not like,
Yeah, he's holding on.
There's much to be had here that can help us in what we're trying to accomplish. I think it'd be hasty to leave it all behind.
Well, if we deal with the threat, as he like gestures to LL, not, the threat he mentioned. If we deal with that threat, then, well, returning here might be a far more simple task. So, if we deal with it, grab your friend and leave. You should be able to return soon afterwards. Then come back for whatever you wish.
Well, let's get Volan first, and then decide.
That seemed to be lunch.
LL will say, oh, I forgot to mention, but the thing on the fourth floor is in cahoots with, or is backing some individuals or groups in Jurora. I think it might be in your best interest to get rid of them. If you can. I hope so.
Slavers.
Let's, I think it's a little bit more higher level than that.
I apologize because this is another question, but if you can answer, it would help us. But, how do we free their, friend?
Let's say on the second floor your friend is undergoing a trial right now, and it might be best that you assist him.
Very well. Let's be off then, as he looks to the group.
Yeah, let's go.
That's
Thank you once again. Hello.
LL will say, well, good luck. And in a flash, you guys return back to you once were.
All right,
Bernard really starts moving.
to the stairs then. I'm literally trying to control this game like I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3.
I mean, I think technically
Trying to
you
move
can you can move your character with WSD if you wanted to, but
No, I was trying to move the camera with WASD.
okay, that's a different story. All right, marching order, please.
Maybe that's good. Bernard, John, Max, and Alexander and Vulcan.
Okay. Sure. Okay, doke. Let us move down, guys.
Ah, this is the penis formation.
Ah, yes.
Blush.
Blush.
Penis formation is quite strong.
Bernard is the tip of the spear.
Giant
Wow. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, giant sprite is pretty insane.
What does the sprite represent then?
It's supposed to be Alexandra's familiar, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, the dead thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cthulhu shot it
Yeah, it is dead.
for now.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'd have to resummon it.
Hey, my movement speed is only 20.
It's because
Is
you're,
that like
it's
It's your armor.
it's because you're arbor.
oh my armor?
You don't have enough strength. Yeah.
64 out of 135 pounds.
That's your encumbrance. You only have a 9 strength. I think you need 13? 13 for chainmail. Yeah.
Oh, it's not the encumbrance. It's the
Yeah.
armor itself. That
Yes.
is, 13. Got
Yes.
it. Got it. Okay.
It's okay. It's only gonna matter in combat anyways.
Yeah.
Vola went down the stairs, right?
Yep, you guys are down here. Where you guys are right now is pretty accurate.
Can Bernard try to smell him?
Smell who?
Volan.
You're getting... It's too obscured for you. There's too many spells going on.
Many spells.
Smells.
I love casting
No.
spells.
Oh yeah, Shadow
Also,
Wizard.
Volan probably smells like blood or dried blood. So, and this place probably has a good amount of it.
It has that old attic smell as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of undeath in here as well. All right,
Here
you
we are.
guys want to proceed?
How big
Volan
is
was loud.
We're not
Uh,
gonna jump
And
across
John,
the
keep an
street.
ear out and try and see if you can hear anything.
What was that, John?
Volan was loud, so John's gonna keep an ear out and see if he can hear anything.
Got it. Everyone
Be it
else?
Volan or something else. Perception.
Sure, go ahead.
19.
You can hear towards down this way that there seems to be a commotion going on.
Something's going on over there. These points.
Can Bernard jump this?
Jump distance? You have 20 strength, so I assume yes.
Can Bernard's
Can
gonna
you jump
jump
your
this?
strength score?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this...
Bernard's gonna jump that.
Yeah, sure, you do that.
wait, can we not walk across the?
You can. Okay, so you do see the plank. It's pretty fucked up. Not exactly the best thing. It's not like it's very old wood. It doesn't look like it's
Okay,
been.
I mean I'm
used.
light.
Okay. Okay.
Can I test it out a little bit? Just like kind of put my foot on it, put a little bit of weight on it.
Yeah. So the moment you put a little weight, it immediately starts to creak, and in the middle, it starts to like bend.
Ah, okay. So
Yeah,
John,
yeah.
doing that.
John's gonna take out a length of rope and
Yeah, but-
wrap a length of it around his arm and then hand it to Alexander.
Bernard is gonna build some rope across. I'm not sure if that's gonna help.
If you hold on to it, maybe. For at least some of the lighter people.
Okay, actually, can Bernard like pick up Maxwell and jump across? Do you think? Like, is Bernard that guy?
Yeah, you could do that. He's light enough for you, without a
Is
doubt.
Maxwell, he can do that with.
Yeah,
or-
just Maxwell.
Not very heavy.
Okay, Bernard will do that.
It's like
Okay,
I'll
I'll allow it. Bang.
thing, and then I guess he'll either he'll throw some rope across, I guess, or just help with it. I don't know.
You can tie it down to anything over there.
Yeah, can you like tie it down to some? Is it like a big enough rock?
No,
Yeah,
that's like loose rock from the walls, basically.
I'll have to do. Unless there's anything else in the area.
Hold it
No.
tight.
Alright.
Brenda's gonna hold it. Yeah.
John's
Alright.
gonna take the other lengthy through, and John I think has pitons and a hammer. Yeah. So John's going to hammer in where he thinks is sturdy enough.
You look at this very pristine marble floor. You think
He'll
on a
hammer
second
into
thought. I knew it. He doesn't even care about the artsmanship. Where's Lyle when you need him? He'd be pissed.
People, their friend is in danger, and Bernard's family is apparently in danger, so we gotta move on. But yeah, John will just straight up into the marble. If
Okay.
needs be.
All right. So I want Bernard to make an active, like a contested.
Athletics.
We're gonna do Constitution. And then, because you're the anchor effectively that's holding us down, aside from our actual very stable thing.
Saving throw
Relatively.
thoughts?
No, we're just gonna do Constitution check or endurance, whatever the two is on there. And whoever, if you want to go over, yikes. Basically, anytime someone wants to, go on the rope or something, they just need to. We'll do.
That way back there. Because we have 50 feet of rope.
Yeah, you have a lot of rope, but let's just go with. Actually, we'll just find out. We'll do a straight D20.
Like, wait. Like, what happens when they try the rope?
So whoever wants to go on the rope while Bernard is actively holding it down, I want you to improvise. Tell me how you go about this rope climbing or rope holding, I guess, monkey bar thingy, and I'll figure it out.
I'll just teleport everyone over.
Great, we love magic, guys.
You could do that?
I can do that. Yes. So
Do you have the charges, and I presume you're using the staff, right? Do you have the charges for it?
it's at will.
Is that will?
Wait, which
Yeah.
one? Which one are you doing?
Teleport.
You only get to use it
'Cause I
once.
feel like it should be at will.
Sure, I'll use it.
You're gonna use the spell teleport once for this.
It can do 8 people.
Yep.
Up to 8 willing creatures of your choice that you can see within range, or a single object that you can see within range to a destination you select. 8 willing. There's only 3, so
He knows. AJ knows that the spell can do it. It's, do you want to use that spell for this?
Yeah.
why not?
Okay.
Really ball. Fuck it, dude.
7th level teleport. Let's go, guys. Across a chasm.
It's a 7th level.
Yeah,
thing?
teleport is a 7th level spell.
I was looking at it more like a functional thing, like to get
This
from
is a-
point A to point B.
This is the teleport spell that can bring you across the world in an instant.
Hmm.
Across the world. Ah, it's
Yeah.
not something because of me being a warlock.
It's
No.
not an insight thing, no. This is. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Across the world.
If you
No,
knew
it
where
ha-
they were, you could bring us to the other Soural campaign.
Literally.
Yep.
No, I can only teleport it to a destination I can select, not a destination I can see.
Well,
Oh, wow.
teleport's different. Here, I'll put it in.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. This is
Teleport, you just need to know the location. You don't need to see the location.
I think that's the right one.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
think it's this one actually.
Okay then. Like nobody wants to go on my teleport bus.
You will if you want to use it.
Let's do the rope then.
Okay.
Okay.
How do you go about this, Falkland? You're first then.
I am first. Okay. What's my dexterity? It's not bad. Not good, but it's not bad. You teleport up to 30 feet. I'll just misty step over.
You gonna use your once a day thing for this? Oh my
I don't
god.
know, I got a bad feeling about this rope.
Next.
Okay, if you want to do that, go
Okay,
ahead.
Okay, I'll go on the rope then. I'll rappel.
Okay, make
Cross. Is that the right word?
yeah,
Rappel?
just make an intelligence check. You're smart enough for this.
Check.
All you need to do is beat a 10. Okay, you rappel over, no problem. Woo.
No rappel. Okay,
Awesome.
Cool.
Awesome.
2 more.
Okay. John and Alexandra, Bernard, make another endurance check for me, or Constitution ability check, same thing.
Oh, brother. Okay, so do I have to beat that number? Is that what we're doing? Like, the lower the better then?
Sort of.
So
Wait,
should
what?
should I add my inspiration to this? I think no. Think anyone?
What are you trying to do here?
How tall is the chasm?
What's going on, Alexandra?
What is he trying to do?
Oh,
He's just holding the rope.
yeah. He's being the anchor.
I see. Well, I would prefer if that didn't fail. So.
Yeah, I'll do one inspiration.
Sure.
Oh, dude.
Oh.
I'll do 2. But should I do 2 for this?
I don't know. It's up to you, man.
The bad feeling is catchy, huh?
All right. I didn't want to use a spell slot, but I think I'm just gonna.
You don't believe in your acrobatics or anything?
What you think? I mean, you think? I mean, I could use acrobatics. You think I can?
I mean, if you could somehow manage to use your sleight of hand as well, that could work.
Sleight of hand on
Yes.
a rope?
Yep. You can somehow do it. Just be creative. I believe in you.
An idea.
I mean, I don't know what sleight of hand I could do on the rope to climb across it, basically. I mean, my acrobatics isn't that good.
+4.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't know.
All right. How about this? Make an active investigation check for me.
Active investigation. Okay.
22. Okay. With how the rope is like kind of anchored here, like oops, let me draw. It's kind of like this. You can find that you could probably wall run with the rope, bending it a little bit. You know,
Okay.
yeah.
Wall run.
You would get
That would be
advantage.
acrobatics, I assume.
Yeah, acrobatics with advantage.
With advantage. Okay. I'm down. Is it control or alt?
It's
for
alt.
advantage.
Okay, natural 20. Okay, go ahead, describe it to me. You got this.
Okay.
So the rope is just like there.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. So she's gonna run over and like get a running start, run up on the wall, and then like when she gets to about halfway, I guess, about here, leaps off the wall towards the rope, grabs onto the rope, and swings from the rope and then onto the other side.
Awesome.
Oh.
Awesome. Let's go.
Yeah.
Very acrobatic, Alexandra.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right,
Still got a
John.
bad feeling about this.
All right, John.
Looks at John.
Right. Perhaps you should brace yourself, Bernard.
Yep, another endurance check for me, Bernard.
Athletics for this one, because I'm
Endure.
kind of like, he kind of weighs a lot,
Endurance.
Go up. Hey, this is me.
Hold it steady. I'll try and make it quick. And John is going to attempt to. He's going to take out, actually. He has. No, I think he'll just fucking try it, yeah. John is going to attempt to leap most of the distance. And basically try and get to the edge. Like, jump to the edge, because I don't know if he can make the whole distance.
Mm-hmm.
And always keep, like, an arm above the rope kind of thing. So that if he doesn't quite make it, he'll grab onto the rope. And hopefully he'll be by the edge at that point.
Sure. Okay.
Just gonna try and jump. Yep.
Okay, so just straight athletics then.
Yeah. I mean, the simplest solution.
Yes, sir.
But also, he has expertise in it, so he should be okay.
Yeah, you're good.
16.
Yeah.
Grabs on, his hands hit the edge and the rope at once, so Bernard feels a slight tug. But John quickly stops himself at the edge. Begins to pull himself up.
Bernard, like,
Yeah.
good hand.
Yeah,
Thank
sure.
you. You grab it.
I'm going.
All right, you all overcome the chasm.
Folkwind has a fear of chasms.
Alrighty. How do you proceed, gamers?
Try to
Do
hit-
we have any? Can I make a perception check to see if I hear anything from this side of the chasm
This like.
that would point us in the direction of Volin?
Okay, sure. Go ahead.
Bernard's gonna make one down here as well.
Okay.
Make one too.
Wants to crack this door open a little bit.
Go ahead.
Just a peek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you definitely can hear like what seems to be what do those judges have when they slam like a thing with a hammer?
Gavel?
Yeah, there you go. Like a gavel hitting something from over like this direction area. But aside from that, yeah.
Gavel.
For you, Alexandra, you do hear what seems to be the clanking of things on towards this direction, but that's about it. And for Maxwell, as you crack the door open, you can see that there is like a hanging sign here that says the archives and secure wing.
Maxwell's gonna look back at us and say, "There's an archive over here."
Don't know, Walt.
Shut the door.
I fucking don't know what, bro.
That's it.
Hey,
All right. What do you do? What do you say? Since Alexandra is AFK.
Sorry. Sorry, what did I hear with my perception?
You heard the clanking of things over beyond this way, but it's faint. And then Maxwell cracked his door open, and he said to you that there is a secure wing and an archive over here. But aside from that, the sound of a gavel is being hit from this direction.
Mm-hmm.
Even more than my fear of chasms is the fear of splitting up.
Okay.
Where are we going?
I'm checking doors.
I'm going towards that noise.
What did you do,
I'm
John?
going to attempt to crack this door.
It opens. Go ahead. You see a statue of a lion as well as a chest in front of it.
Open this door. Stinker room.
It seems to be a storage room.
Did Josh?
I don't suppose this is related to your friend. I noticed he had a tail.
Right.
Oh, I don't think that's related to him. No.
All right.
So like right across.
Yeah, so as you approach this door, you can hear the commotion be louder, but over in this direction, it's just the stench of death is pretty loud. Okay, let me. Let me.
And she's sprinting.
Yeah, she's sprinting
Dude, she is
despite
fucking going.
despite everything.
Nah, it's fine. We gotta go. We got places to be.
Okay, let me populate this because I wanted to hide it. But so you're gonna see like a lot of people, ghostly undead people here. They are all over the place in terms of what's going on. Some are in a commotion, some are pretty quiet, blah blah blah. But at the end of the room, there are 3 more distinguished ghostly people here. One of them with a gavel, of course, in the middle. They seem to be the leader. And as you walk in, you kind of hear the one in the middle say, "Order, order," so on and so forth. And the person in the middle shouts to you, whoever's the first in the room, "Are you the defendant's representative?"
Oh my god, he's on trial.
What is he on trial for?
For failing to uphold the terms of his contract.
Contract with whom?
The boss.
Who's the boss?
We do not speak his name here.
Bernard walks forward and
Any contract without a valid signee is void.
You don't make the rules here.
Bernard puts a hand on Volan's shoulder.
Come
We have to
forward. Volan is free to respond in however way he likes. But keep in mind, he is under the influence in terms of...
Drunk?
No, not that. Under the influence, but under the influence, he seems compelled to stand trial. Let's say failure is not something he likes.
Sorry, who said that? Volden?
No, it's just me describing it.
Ah.
To Bernard, Volan will go, "I am to be judged."
Why do you care? These people mean nothing.
I failed.
Failed at what?
My contract.
The ritual. He would add on to that.
Contract. What ritual? Listen to me. If we don't get out of here fast enough, leave. The she-bear, as you would say, might die. I can't let that happen. I'm not going to suffer your weakness. I'll snap out of it and let's go.
Yeah. Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Oh, come on, bro.
Cool one.
It's pretty good.
Volan. I'll leave it to your discretion, but he did succeed. I'll leave it up to you.
I'm a DM, you said.
Okay, sure. This is gonna be spicy, I can feel it. What? You want Roxfall to kill them? Oh man, that's crazy.
I wish.
You wish? I will say to you,
enough.
It's like a 60-40.
Yeah.
I'll leave it up to you.
Can you give me? Then can I ask for something?
Sure.
If you can give me access to Roland's character
Right.
to make a charisma save.
Okay.
I think that's appropriate, right?
Yeah, that would be appropriate. So this is a different stat block, but I'm just gonna let you have access to it. So, all right, there you go.
All right.
Oh
Oh.
wow.
Oh.
What does that mean?
Can I?
Don't you fucking dare out of this relation.
I think I want. If I can.
This version of Volan
Yeah.
doesn't have inspiration. He wouldn't have it anyways.
Is that
It's real hated hours, it would appear.
The plot thickens, as they would say.
So,
Can Bernard add one more thing?
What's that?
You kind of like not. You put it in a low voice. You want to redeem yourself. Apparently, a great foe we must slay down below. Surely that will rectify your failure.
Ooh. Do I have control?
I'm gonna message something.
Sure. Ooh.
Whatever you do, it will affect what goes on. Remember.
Well, I have to ask you if Bernard's words and Volan's will is enough to edge out further one way or the other.
I'll say Volan is broken in the sense that this isn't the first time of failure, but the second time. So it really is. It really, all that matters. I mean, your decision making is dependent on whether or not your companions have a greater hold of you over what's influencing you right now. But it depends which way you want to quote unquote redeem yourself, so to speak.
Volan is going to look towards Bernard. And you see he's still not quite himself. But as he looks at you, he's not wearing his helmet still, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
He looks at you, and his face is like stone. Then you see it break to anger for a moment, then return, and break to anger, and return. And you see him trying. You think that he needs something to push him past the point.
Look at what you're letting yourself become. Weak.
Everyone sees that, right?
Yes, everyone sees that. Even the judges are patiently judging you.
Weak. What happened to the warrior that nearly felled me? You're worth this if you stay like this.
Okay, Bernard, make a persuasion check with strength with advantage.
Okay, I don't know how to do it.
Just roll.
20.
I don't think you're proficient in persuasion, right? So you just roll a strength check with advantage.
Okay.
And then Volan can do whatever he thinks is appropriate for. I would probably suggest either charisma or wisdom.
Do intelligence.
Charisma is will. The wisdom is knowing, yeah. The mind control stuff, which are wisdom.
No.
I want you to make a check, not a saving throw. This one.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So
How do I want to do this?
Yeah, it's kind of on you. I know what I want, Vol.
All right. Well, I'll allow you to do it. It's your character.
okay, before they do that, I'm gonna address the judge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
to do that.
Sure.
All right.
Let's see what's happening.
Your Honor, this man could not have broken his contract yet.
What do you mean
He
by
has
that?
an existing contract he has to fulfill that happened before this contract he's on trial for. He has to complete the contract first before this trial's contract in question. Isn't that right, Alexandra and Volan? And I turn to the two of them.
That is correct.
Bolin is ignoring you. He's looking purely at Bernard.
The judge will look and convene with the other judges for a moment as they kind of whisper between each other. And ultimately, the one in the middle will say to you in response, isn't it... I don't like to assume, but wouldn't it be fair to assume that the defendant is more than capable of upholding 2 contracts simultaneously?
That
Ultimately,
is dependent on the contract, would it not, Your Honor?
well, considering the fact that the defendant took on what's the right word? The responsibility of 2 contracts and they willingly, wink, wink. You can make if you make an insight check off that Vulcan as he says that, but willingly takes a contract, and then second, being able 2 contracts are separate in the sense that they have different responsibilities. Okay, that's tough.
Mhm.
I guess Alexandra could make an insight check as well.
All
What was the inside check for? For the
we don't
wink
even
wink?
know. We don't even know what we were insight checking. We're not very insightful. I mean, undead are hard to read, you know.
Oh my god. Nice. 10% chance both time or total.
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy moly.
Can I reply to the, or is it
Yeah, go
the
ahead.
inside check preventing me from? replying.
You can make a reply, but you're not able to gauge what is going on, like some subtlety within their words and body language.
I would agree, Your Honor, but it really depends on the language of the two contracts. What I am saying is no one contract could supersede another contract outside of one contract being signed on to first. In this case, the contract between Alexandra and Volan happened first and thus have to be completed or fulfilled first before the contract being discussed by this trial.
I'm gonna have these guys roll an intelligence check.
Can I do persuasion?
Yeah, making it a persuasion check.
Okay. Wait. They only did 2?
Yeah, they got a 2. So unless
I gotta beat a 2?
yeah, you have to beat a 2. You literally rolled a 2, but your persuasion. Okay. As you somehow legalese your way through this judge, the judge, despite not supposed to be having personal thoughts in their decision, they hit their gavel and announce that you make a fair argument, and as such, we will allow for this trial to be postponed. We will return
Thank you, Your Honors.
in 2 days' time to allow for this contract to be fulfilled. And to the dismay of the people behind you, you hear them groan with displeasure, and as such, you can hear one of the people behind you say, some murmurs of things along the lines of, they failed the boss, they should be dead, or they should be filling the contract, so on and so forth. But the judge has made the final decision, and Volan, whatever thing that was keeping you here, those feelings are slowly dissipating.
As this happens, Volan is looking from Bernard's face to his fist, and back to his fist, and back, as it's slowly breaking away.
Does Bernard notice?
Yeah, I would say so.
You're back.
He's looking to Bernard's fist, not his own, for reference. Like he's
Did you
going
say
from Bernard's face to Bernard's hand, and back.
Ah, face.
Is there something on Bernard's face? Like, what's going on here?
What's wrong? I don't have time for this.
You wanna make an insight check?
Yeah. I don't know why I did it at advantage.
Honestly, it might make sense.
This is
You
the same.
know,
18.
Yeah, it would
if
have been.
anyone
The lower
knows,
one anyway.
Yes.
I mean, I guess I would know you pretty well. Should I make an insight check as well?
Sure.
if you want.
Better than
Bernard,
last time.
Bernard would know. He's asking for something.
I think he knows what he wants.
Biggest helmet.
Do I need to spell it
Oh,
out,
like a
Jared?
punch?
Yeah, there you go.
Bernard will punch him.
I don't have time for your weakness.
And Bernard will put him on him strike.
Youch.
Miss. Okay. Voluntary hits him.
Yeah, that would hit him, yeah.
Hits him, just no damage. Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
hits him on the armor.
So,
Bolin will reel for just a moment, then turn back to look at Bernard, and now that with magically is gone, he's going to a slight smile, toothy and filled with, you know, his tusks will come out. He's going to start drawing his sword. And he's going to turn around and start stalking up towards this. And he's going to telekinetically pull the main judge over the table.
Nice.
As you do that, they're gonna say to you, "You have no power here. Don't you try it."
This will not deter him.
All right, what do you do?
He's going to telekinetically pull this man over the table.
Okay.
He's going to just run him through.
Okay, as you stab your sword through him, as he lets out a shriek that is unbearably loud, his body just dissipates, and so does every other undead or ghostly person disappear as well. And they all just let out this undying screech.
Oh, all right.
But the room is empty and the lights
that's
go
interesting.
dark.
Well, Volan, are you back with us?
He's back.
And we got to get out of here. You have a trial by combat in a couple days, and I don't think you'll want to be missing that.
Hopefully it'll be more entertaining than this one.
Yeah, well, what do you expect? They're just ghosts.
Who's this?
Uh,
Volan,
Yeah.
this is John. John. Volan.
Yeah, I have to RP with
No, I'll RP him if you want. I'll RP with him. He'll just say, "Nice to meet you, Volan. I'm John Smith." He extends his hand out.
John was very helpful in getting us here to get to you.
Owen will, like, squint. First at John, then the rest of the party. But he will take the hand. In the end.
Yep. I've heard many great things about you. Glad to see that you live up to it. So far.
Right. Once again, just turning to look at the rest of the party like, what the fuck?
Alright, so I'm gonna place this token with the actual Volan now.
Yeah.
And as such, I will say, what was your passive perception, Jared? Or Volan?
Owen's passive?
Yes.
14, I think.
14? Okay. You would have known that there was a door behind here. Or the judge's table. But do remember, you do have a new greatsword, FYI.
Oh, yeah. I don't have access to this one yet.
What? That doesn't make any
I
sense.
can't open it.
Okay. Alright, there you go. And you can read it if you want.
Yeah. It's gold. I just said he had a plate.
Oh yeah, that too. Let me give you that. Yeah. Oops. I just deleted you.
Oh yeah. The gang is back.
Oops. My thing is not working. Alright, Volan and plate armor. He's finally... He's doing it. Oops. Okay.
To that AC.
Oops. What? Why? What the fuck? Why is this rolling? Huh?
Flash mob.
City streets.
Yeah. 50% chance there's a flash mob.
Wow.
Okay, I don't know why I can't do this, but this is weird.
These citizens are so woke.
Fuck. Well, I need to
As
refresh.
Volan regains his mind, you all feel that uncomfortable feeling that puts you on edge. As his aura of protection, quote unquote, comes
Yeah.
back.
Great anxiety. I love it.
Yeah.
Wow.
You more aware though.
Yeah. Aura of anxiety, my favorite.
Speaking of anxiety,
Going. Where?
There's a
Down
door
the other-
back there.
Do you know what it leads to?
Nope.
why not just go
Looks
towards it?
important.
Okay.
Why not just run towards there?
Does Volan know where he is?
Not really.
Oh. What the
Where-
fuck?
Yeah, so I'll say as you open the door, Bernard, you see this this large creature just sitting in the corner, all decrepit looking like. And as you open it, its head turns 180 and looks at you.
Fucking SCP?
And I want you to make a wisdom saving throw for me. Okay, what the fuck is going on?
You
Are we
just
supposed to be
close-
leaving?
Close the door.
Well, Ben, I don't know if this is the way or not.
Yeah, that was the way though.
That was the way. Okay.
But
Wait.
yeah, you immediately.
Figured we'd go back the way we came. But okay. What the hell is this?
Well, okay, I thought, maybe I got confused. I thought the order of events that we were going to do is get Volan, go the guys downstairs, and then, at least in Bernard said, go get leave.
I thought the idea was to get Volan and leave,
Fuck.
and then come back in a couple days, or whatever, after we take care of the other
What
stuff.
is
but
going
maybe
on
not.
with my shit is all fucked up for some reason.
Yeah,
Hold
I
on.
see that.
What the hell? Okay, hold on. I need to restart my Foundry. 1 second. What the fuck?
Where the fuck are we?
What is this thing, bro?
I found it. It was funny, so I added it.
Oh, I'm laughing.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna take a 10-minute break while I figure this out.
All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Fuck is that?
I'll be that front.
10-minute break. 10-minute break.
10 minutes. Okay, I'll do a bio break.
Yes.
8:19. I don't even see it.
Oops, that's I need to
Oh,
log
just
in.
move over here.
Oh. Ah, it's paused.
Ah,
Yeah, I mean,
Ah, okay. Thanks. Oh! Holy cow.
yeah.
but you do. Is everyone here? I don't know.
Oh,
God. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Okay, so as we start back into things, we'll play for another 30 minutes or so. In the room, you see this large humanoid bipedal creature with very long limbs and fingers as well. It as it sees you and looks at Bernard, who immediately becomes frightened upon seeing it.
Whoa. Something that frightens Bernard.
It released the 7-note tune, and this melody is definitely not from this world.
We're immune to being frightened, right?
Hero's Feast.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
Actually, forgot.
At Wembley.
Okay. All right. The melody that is released is just unnerving. As a result, though, you are going to take some damage, Bernard. That was the other half.
What the?
I get advantage on wisdom saving throws, so should I go up now?
It's half. It's half damage anyways. It doesn't really matter.
Okay.
3.
23 damage.
Actually, hold on. Never mind. You don't need to take damage. You succeeded. Okay. But it looks at you, and it stands up in full, full size, and it kind of tilts its head like a dog to the left. And it's massive. It's like double your size, Bernard. It kind of fills the room in the corner. And it speaks in deep speech, so if anyone can understand deep speech.
Deep speech. I don't think
Never heard of it.
Is it deep orc?
No. No.
No deep speech here.
Deep bear, maybe?
No. No. And no.
Can we tell when it stood up? Can we tell if it's a he or a she?
No. Then it then speaks telepathically to all of you, and it says, "Interesting. And it tilts its head to the right side now, while releasing the melody, and it says, "Ones that can resist my melody." And then it just asks, "What brings you here?"
What is the way down? That's all we care about.
It looks to the teleportation circle to its left, and it says, "This will take you out. Down? You will have to find out."
I whispered to the party that we need to find an artifact on this is the second level, right?
Mhm.
Yes, we need to find an artifact on this level to have a chance at the fourth level. Could this be the Guardian? I would almost say yes, it's guarding the way to the third level.
I walk up and I say, "Are you the guardian?"
I am a guardian, but not the guardian.
What do you guard?
This place. And it looks around in the room.
Just this room.
It nods.
And you say that teleportation circle is the way out.
One of many.
Where does it lead?
Outside.
Outside where?
The lake.
I see. Can I insight check?
Sure. When you ask that, Volan, your helmet just appears out of thin air.
Clambers on the ground.
Yeah. Its otherworldly nature is really hard to figure out what's going on with it. It approaches forward, Alexandra, and it says to you, "You seek for a guardian?"
Yes.
Well, I can tell you that there is a way down. You can either attempt to go past me or take the long way around.
And what's the long way? How do we get there?
The catacombs to the left is the way, but it's no easy trek.
And why won't you just let us go?
You see, I don't see many visitors. I like to entice myself as it looks at you, like trying to stare into your soul, try to peer through you. But with your hero's feast, this creature's attempt at frightening you is null.
Mm. The things I've seen, you can't scare me.
It kind of, despite having not really a mouth, it chuckles. And it says, well, behind me is a way to circumvent a vast majority of the catacombs.
Where is the guardian?
Oh, that's
Would
easy.
You know?
Oh, yes. I do.
Where?
Well, I am not obliged to tell you anything. But I can allow you past behind me and access this room if you can entice me for a bit.
Are you?
How so?
I like intelligence. I strive and look for it.
Maxwell?
I'm pretty sure Foglin's smarter.
Wait, give this thing that fucking cocaine, bro.
I was literally thinking about that. I'm like, you want entertainment? Want to get high?
You want to get high?
Hookers and blow, whistling.
But the intelligence it says it speaks or it looks for is won through simple riddle.
Of course it is.
If you're able to answer my riddle,
Mm,
then the way will be shortened, and everything in this room will be yours. And when you were in it or looked through it, it's obviously a room filled with magic items and so on and so forth,
Nice.
along with the teleportation circle. Well,
What is going on?
would you like to answer? Or go at it?
What's the riddle?
I guess it's more of a deduction game, but I guess it's a riddle. But it'll give you it's gonna give you a scenario. You need to find the right answer. Okay? I just said a riddle, but okay. 4 men sat down to play. They played all night till break of day. They played for gold and not for fun, with separate scores for everyone. When they came to square accounts, they all made quite fair amounts. Can the paradox explain if no one lost, how could all gain? And I'll write that down for you guys.
it kind of didn't rhyme towards the end.
And I'm going to write this in common. And then I'm actually going to give you a hard limit IRL to figure it out, okay? So I'll give you 15 minutes. I think that's more than enough time.
15 minutes.
15
Okay.
minutes. There you
That's a long
go.
time.
Yeah. I mean, okay, how about 10? There you go.
Yeah, I'll-
They played for gold and not for fun. And you the Lost. Okay.
Four
many
men
guesses?
sit down to play. They don't make freaking.
You have as many guesses. You just have 10 minutes to answer it.
I mean, are they just like band members that were paid to, I don't know, play at a party or something?
That or they're playing blackjack or something.
I mean, I assume this is like, I assume they're musicians, because it says scores, right?
I can't say anything.
I mean, that's my answer. My answer is that they're musicians and they're being paid to play music for something.
All right. If that's your answer, if anyone else wants to give it a go.
We have unlimited answers. you
Yeah,
said, as
yeah.
long as it's
I know,
done
but I want to.
right.
I want to
was
see.
that one right?
I want to see if everyone else what their answers are. That's what I want to see first before I do anything.
Ah,
And they could be playing blackjack and playing against the house. Yeah, they're all at the same table, but they're not against. Yeah.
But they wouldn't have made fair amounts, right? They would get you know, if they were playing blackjack or something, they wouldn't make, like, someone would lose and someone would win, right?
I mean, they could have all won. They're
Against
not playing
what?
against each other.
I guess.
Yeah, it's not.
Separate scores
They're
for
just
everyone.
playing against the house. I think the band one is more likely.
Yeah.
they played for gold and not for fun.
Roland himself wouldn't be answering.
Brayden
Does
has
not care.
no idea.
All right, I'll leave it up to Folkwin and Maxwell before I say anything else.
Oh, I have John here though.
That's true.
True.
Okay, I'll say musicians.
John
so
will
we know
suggest
if
the
it's not
blackjack one.
Okay.
Maxwell agrees.
Playing against the house.
Who do you agree with?
I think the band's more likely, but
Yeah, same answer as Alexandra.
That's that. Okay. Well, I was actually looking for two answers, or either of these two answers. Kane did get one of them, so good job.
hey,
Good job, Kane. The second oldest and smartest, crazy. But the other answer I was looking for is sort of meant to break the fourth wall, but people who were playing D&D. That was that.
No.
Yeah. So it was either of those. So good job.
I see. Yeah. Okay, I can see it, I guess.
All right. The thing finally introduces itself, and it says, and as it chuckles, and it looks at Alexandra, you are the most intelligent thing I've seen in a long time.
No, I wouldn't say that.
And it will say, oh, I wish I could haunt you forever. But a
Sorry,
deal's
I
a
don't find
deal.
you that haunting.
I can see that. As it chuckles, it steps onto the teleportation circle and it waves goodbye and dissipates
Oh.
to another place of existence.
All right.
Okay, sweet.
I'll say as it teleports, the last thing it says, my kind is known as the Whistler.
Okay.
There you go.
that was fucking weird.
That was weird. I don't really see the point of any of that.
But I'll say the wall behind him kind of opens up and a passage
Oh.
opens through.
Oh, like back here?
Yeah.
Alexandra.
Yeah.
Of course, I care about my family, but you want to finish up here?
Finish up here what?
Go below and kill the guy.
Isn't this passage? Didn't it say that this would be the shorter way
Oh, there's no
if we could
descent.
get past it? That is what it said, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay, I
a
thought-
way
okay,
to
don't-
circumvent
don't-
the.
We're
most
not
of
taking the
catacomb.
teleportation circle. We're going down here.
Oh, okay, I got confused. I'm sorry.
Do we want to?
Nobody's gonna loot.
Yeah, no, Maxwell's flipping a chest.
Oh yeah, I didn't know if there was stuff in
Something-
here or not.
It did
Where
say
it's,
there was gonna be loot.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
magic
let's see what's in here.
Okay, I'm just gonna dump a whole bunch of items. Okay, so
I assume we're gonna stop there and not continue on tonight. Get into anything.
I want whoever's gonna lead. I want them to make a nature or survival check to see if they're able to find the path, because there are some ways that can make you get lost.
Whoever has the best survival, I guess.
Yeah.
John, is it John?
John
Passive?
has a +5.
Yeah, John has a +5 to survival.
+6.
Okay. All right, then roll, either of you. Okay. You would know that there is a staircase. I'll just say after you loot this area, you know where to go. So I'm just gonna teleport Bernard to show which way it is. But this is the stairs that would go down. But right here. All right. Okay, I will drop you guys the ton of loot that you guys have gotten, and yeah, we'll stop there today then.
As you, if I can.
Sure.
Well, as you sort through loot, since Bernard kind of went off, stalked off kind of ahead out of the room.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say Volwyn would follow him.
Mm-hmm.
And as he comes out to him, he's gonna say, "So I wasn't imagining things. You said the she-bears. Something's going on." He tilted his head.
Bernard.
Flavor's got her.
No,
Something
which one?
happens up north.
You know who?
I know they're side of the slavers, one of the big powers here in this fucking town or whatever. The only thing that matters is that they're going to die.
He was referring to the slavers for that one.
Volan's going to look towards Bernard and nod and go, "It doesn't matter who they are. They will die." Agreed.
Oh man.
Sort of a
Was
moment
that-
of...
Was that like an actual concern from Volan?
It is... if you want to make an insight check, go ahead. Actually, you turn to it. But
Oh, okay. I don't know why I did it at advantage.
I think you have a thing that lets you do it. Your sword, I think, maybe. Or some, or your one of your.
It's supposed to be for if I'm seeing if you're lying or not, though. So
I mean, it sort of applies. It's fine.
Okay.
It's less out of concern, but out of respect for you.
Mm.
Like, he doesn't have a personal attachment to Leaf or anyone else regarding you, but he respects Bernard.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
But
there you go.
Volan will just lean against the wall as he waits for the rest of the party to loot.
Yeah, you guys can all look at the loot there.
Pull it out.
There's a shit ton of stuff there.
Somebody said shit ton of stuff. Holy fuck. Okay.
And I'm also gonna add this because I'm funny.
Holding the...
I'm gonna do this one as well.
Oh, bang! Let's go fishing.
And yeah. All right. There you go. This is the last thing. There you go. I'll do this.
Bowling boat.
And I'll add some gold for you guys, because you guys will probably need it. All right. And you guys can just add that to whatever you want.
And what?
All the items, whatever, or the gold.
I
Where
can't
are
even
they?
open it.
I can't see anything.
You can't see
I see
this?
gloves of thievery on the ground, but that's it.
Double click.
Double click it.
Oh my.
I'm too far away to. Hold on.
Anyway.
Holy guacamole!
Split points in
Um,
7 ways. Hello?
For reference,
It's 7 because there's some more other characters in this world technically.
For reference, John, he's not here for loot.
Yeah.
So if people want to give him something, that's up to everyone else. And Volan does not care at the moment.
Yeah, Caden's one of the sea. Bruno doesn't care.
I'm definitely taking the cloak of many fashions.
Of
so-
course. Of course. Fashionable.
Circlet of blasting.
Oh yeah.
I'll take the boat.
Gloves of thievery are probably me. Assuming they're not. They don't
Candy
require a tournament.
haversack.
Wait, we have another portable hole.
Yep.
Yep, don't need it. Got one too many.
I mean, if you put them like on
Together.
opposite walls, and then you throw something, it'll just keep going forever.
Is that right?
No. But if you, but no, I'm making a portal joke.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's accurate.
The boots of false tracks.
Hey, Jay.
Yeah.
Can Volan feel his summons?
I mean, the rest of the stuff we could probably
Yes.
just all put in the haversack
Bring them to him?
and just use it whenever we need it. Right?
Sure. Yeah, you could do that as well.
Dark Shard Amulet, what does this do? Requires attunement by a warlock. We do have one of those, so we should probably give that to the warlock.
Yeah, we have 2 technically.
Hey, which one is that?
I guess I could take it, yeah.
Either or of you guys. Dark Shard or Amulet.
Try to kind
You go take it.
I don't
Yeah.
want another attunement item.
Oh, okay.
So
What does it do?
I'm
Spell
gonna read
cast.
it. Candy spice pouch. Yeah, I'm down for that. Actually, yeah.
There's going to be 2 screeches, one louder than the other, as a regular-sized eagle and a large, giant eagle are going to come flying in through the gap in through the door in the wall, and then through the gap in the wall.
There you go.
All of angling.
Light scourge. As he looks from the small one to the big one.
Mm-hmm.
Is anyone proficient in instruments? Pipes.
They should be of use in finding the she-bear.
He's not here, but I appreciate it. Don't worry, we'll find you safe when you get back.
Oh, well. That's not supposed to happen, but whatever. It's fine. Anyways, there are some extra... I mean, there's a whole bunch of potions in there if you guys want it.
Yeah, just put them in the haversack and we'll use them when we need them.
Okay.
So I guess just whoever... Maxwell took the sack, right?
Okay, yeah.
So just take
Just
the
just
rest of
take
it?
everything, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got myself a boat.
Yeah, you guys have a boat.
I can retire.
Alright, don't worry about the weight right now. Yeah.
You gotta figure it.
Yeah, I'll get to figure it out. But okay.
Level up.
No.
Damn.
So what are you gonna do with Scourge and Blight? Where are you sending them?
Scourge is going to hang a ways back from wherever we move. He's going to be like to be called in kind of thing, like
Sure.
if we do encounter a fight. And Blight is going to scout, basically. He's going to fly ahead.
Okay, sure.
Any good wine in here?
Yes, sure, of course. You got 500-year-old age dwarven ale and wine. Yum yum.
I'll take it.
Yep. That being said, okay, so you send those two down, and you guys will proceed to the next floor then as well. Okay. Yeah, so immediately you'll find that Blight or Scourge.
Blight's the small one.
Yeah, Blight will probably come back a lot faster than anticipated. But Scourge is going to be here with you guys, right?
Yeah, he's gonna like if we get into a fight, he's gonna hang back, and then I'm gonna call it basically.
Okay.
He won't charge in with the fight. He's gonna be
Yeah.
AC 130 standing.
Yeah. Okay, this is a little cramped, but I'm gonna activate this, and you guys find yourselves up some stairs in a secret compartment, it seems.
Oh, this must suck for Scourge.
Yeah.
Like,
and as such, there's some entrance. The doors are pretty easy to open, so I will just open them up, and I need to move you guys because I think there's some extra. Oh, well, it's right there. The secret door is right there.
All right. Are we stopping there?
Yeah, we'll stop as you just enter this next room. That's all.
Okay, cool.
So I'm just gonna move you guys in here just for the sake of visibility, but you do find yourself in like a smithing area, it seems. But yeah, we'll stop here. And oh wait, I brought you to the wrong area.
oh no.
It's okay. I'm gonna move you guys. Yeah, okay. You're supposed to be somewhere else. Yeah, it's okay. You'll know this room now, totally. But we'll stop here. But I'll actually bring you to the right place, which is up these stairs. Oh lord. Okay, I'm just gonna use John as the thing, and this is what Blight would have seen, or Scourge, whatever the fuck.
Blight.
Yeah.
Scourge is the big one.
Yep. And I'll move you guys all over here because I am an idiot and I don't see properly. But yeah, oops. But yeah, we'll leave it at that for now. Shit. Okay.
I have a feeling there's a blacksmith somewhere.
Yeah. Wow. John says that he knows when a forge is nearby.
He is a smith.
Yeah. He
John
is a
Smith
John
does
Smith.
smith.
So. All right. We'll leave it at that. Right at basically 9 o'clock. All right. That's session 17.
Hey, we're in water. Do you guys need a boat?
How deep is this water?
It's flooded, so it's not that deep. Maybe
Oh,
shallow.
man.
It may be
Yeah.
knee height for Maxwell, but the rest of you, it's right at your ankles.
Okay.
Okay, that's that.
Oh,
Session
okay.
17.
All right. And I will. I guess I'll see everyone later.
2 weeks from now.
Yeah, 2
2
weeks.
weeks.
Actually, hold on. 2 weeks from now is
The 8th.
The 8th. I will be out of town.
Damn.
So.
When else so much, Kane?
3 weeks from now.
Yeah, probably the 15th.
It's that, or if you guys wanted to play on the 1st, it's up to you.
I-
don't know.
Yeah, I could do the first.
First? Then first,
Yeah.
then we do the 15th, and then that will be
Yeah, if that's
basically...
okay with everyone else.
Yeah.
Holding.
Yep, first. Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right. Ka-chow. Session 17.
Well,
And
see
I
you
will
guys next week,
say
then.
you will level up after the mega dungeon, so don't ask.
Don't ask. All right, sure.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
GG.
See you guys later.
Bye-bye.
Yay. Gonna sign off too. Have a good one.
Yep.
See you later. Go on.
Yeah.